One of the things you'll need for fiber is tape. So by the sink, you can either grab a little piece of tape from the tape roll here, or you can grab a roll of tape, which is in the drawer right by the sink. For making the candy stripe bracelet, you can use as many colors as you want, as long as it's more 3 or more. I'm going to use 4 strings in my example. I'm going to use green, blue, purple, and black. So to grab your string, you're just going to take one string, pull up, and grab each of your colors that you need. Okay, when I have all my strings, I am going to tie a knot at the end of the string. So I have the end close. I'm going to go around my 2 fingers, make a nice little loop. So I have this circle. Now my end of my strings had to go behind and then through the little hole. So I'm going to go behind and then bring it through. Then I can take the strings and start pulling tight. If I ever need to move the knot, I can still do it since I haven't pulled it all the way tight. So you want it close to kind of the top here. Then you'll just pull the strings nice and tight if you got it close to the top. Now we're going to tape this to the table, and you want it kind of close to you because if it's too far away, the tape will come off easily. You'll have to keep on taping your strings down. So I'm going to use just masking tape and tape it nicely to the table. Okay, then I'm going to put my strings in the order that I want. So I'm going to do green, blue, purple, and then black. Sometimes way at the top, you might be easier to like switch around some strings if they look overlapped, but it'll all work itself out. So make sure you have, if you're using the same color strings that I have green, blue, purple, and black. If you're using different colors, just pick your pattern or how you would like your strings laid out, and then it will work out the same. So I'm going to start with my green, and we're going to be doing a knot on each one of these strings. So I have my green. I'm going to make a 4 over the blue string. So I'm going to make a 4. You can see it looks like a number 4. And then my tail end right here is going to go under the blue and then through this hole. So under and through. Then I'm going to take this green string and I'm going to pull it up to the top. So I'm taking it, you can see I have this loop around here, that's my knot. I'm going to hold down my blue and just pull my green up to the top. And so it's nice and tight up here. So I'm going to do that once, and now I'm going to do it one more time. So a nice 4, take the end of the tail, put it under the blue and through the hole. So under and through. Then I'm going to hold down my blue, pull my green up to the top. So now that I did it twice on my blue is done. I'm going to slide it. And now I'm going to do 2 times on my purple. So I'm going to do a 4, take my tail piece, put it under the purple, through the hole. And then holding down the purple, I'm going to pull my green up tight to the top. Okay, then I'm doing it one more time. A 4, taking my tail piece, putting it under the purple, through the hole, holding down my purple and pulling my green up. Okay, so that's twice on there. So now I'm going to slide my purple to the side. We're done with my purple. And now I'm going to go to my black. So I'm making a 4. The tail piece goes under the black, through the hole, and then I'm going to pull it to the top. So I'm holding down my black, pulling it straight up to the top. Okay, then we're going to do it one more time. So a 4, taking my tail piece, under the black, through the hole, and then pulling it to the top. All right, now my black is done, so I'm going to pull it to the side. Now there's no more strings for me to be tying with. So my green is done, it goes on the end. So my green went on all the strings and now it's on the end. Okay, so my green row is now done. You can kind of see I got a nice section of green. Now I'm going to do the blue. So I'm going to start with my blue, make a 4, take my blue piece and tail, put it under my purple, through the hole, hold down my purple and pull my blue string straight up. Okay, it's important to go straight up. If you go to the side or you're like pulling them like this, it's going to get a weird color. And you need it to be blue. So I'm going to make another 4, put my tail piece under my purple, through the hole, and then pull up with my blue. Okay, so I have 2 on the purple. I'm done with that. Now I'm going to do 2 on the black, so make a 4, put it under, through the hole, pull straight up. Do it one more time, a 4, take your tail piece, under the black, through the hole, pull straight up. Okay, that's 2 there. And then now I'm going to do 2 on my green. So make a 4, take my tail piece, put it under and through the hole, pull straight up, and do it one more time. Okay, so I have 2 times on each of that. Now there's no more strings for my blue to go on, so my blue goes on the end. And now I'm going to start with my purple. So we're doing the same thing over and over again. It's going to follow a pattern. So we're doing another 4, taking my tail piece under the black, through the hole, and pulling straight up with my purple. Doing another 4, tail piece through the black, pull straight up. That's 2 on that one. So now 2 on the green. So a 4, tail piece, goes through, pull straight up with my purple. Now I got a 4, take my tail piece under, through the hole, pull straight up. Okay, that's 2. And then 2 on my blue. So 4, under, pull straight up. A 4, under, pull straight up. Okay, now my purple has nothing more to tie onto, so it goes on the end. And now we start with our black. So I'm going to do the same thing on the black, and I'm going to go really fast this time. So 4, remember 2 on each string, 2. So here's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so as you can see on the top, we are starting to get a nice diagonal strips from like green, blue to purple to black. Now I'm going to start again with my green, and it's going to create that pattern. I should always see it go from green, blue, purple, black. All right, I will fast forward the video and get to even further close to the end. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but I totally wasn't. So I ended up finishing the rest. Sorry, I wasn't recording. So you need it to be at least long enough to have the pattern cover the top if you are going to do a bracelet, because it'll look weird if it's only halfway. So make sure it's a good long enough section. And then whenever you decide you're going to be done with it, we have to just tie a knot at the end. So I'm going to take 2 strings on one side, 2 strings on the other, and it's just like you're tying your shoe. So I'm going to, make that circle like you're tying your shoe, make that loop, put the end pieces through the hole, and then pull tight. So I'm going to double knot it. So I got 1 knot. Now I'm going to do it again. Make that loop, put the end pieces behind and then through the hole, and then pull tight. Okay, so now with this, I can, if I wanted to, I could leave it just like how it is, or I could make a bracelet if I wanted to. You can decide what you would like to do with it. or a bookmark. That would be good too. And I am all done.